an emphasis on the. I mean, one of the themes was the future that was coming in the ads, the ad that he's painting and
100%.
the Cadillac salesman.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was that pointing towards? Is that a way of saying that the true future is not jetpacks, is unconditional universal love?
Great question, and thank you for noticing. I mean, the way I color code the movie is cyan and blue is for Sally and underwater. If you notice, her apartment looks like it's underwater all the time. It has wet stains. Giles doesn't. I took a window from a movie called The Red Shoes from Michael Powell, and I took that exact window and divided it in two. So these are two hemispheres of the same character, you know. But Giles is air. That's why it's in gold and daylight. And if you see the movie again, most of the time his apartment is in daylight, even when hers is at night. And that tells you a little bit. And part of that was, I said, the color of the future will be green. The only time we use red, for example, is life, love, and movies, which are the same thing for me. So the theater, the door that leads to the outside, the blood, you know, he's bleeding on the left when he first meets her. She's bleeding on the right when she ends. Then when they make love, she gets the shoes, she gets a hairband, a sweater, and eventually the overcoat in red. Like it takes over life and love and cinema. But the green, the important thing is 1962 is today. I mean, if the movie is not about 62, it's about now. And 62 is a crucial year in America because in the post-World War abundance, America hits an unusually progressive, economically progressive moment. Houses in the suburbs with a jet fin car in every garage, TV dinners, automatic kitchens, hairspray and petticoat wives that have nothing to do, have leisure time. And it's all the space race, the future, Kennedy in the White House. It's all full of promise. And it is full of promise if you are white, Anglo-Saxon, heterosexual male. The rest doesn't get quite a good deal, you know. So it's exactly like now. And when people say let's make America great again, they're dreaming of that Madison Avenue invented future that never came to be. It never happened. It was going to happen, and Kennedy gets shot, and Vietnam escalates, and it's destroyed, and it's a negative space that is used as a conceptual carrot in front of the horse of history. So people think, why don't I have? And the answer, you know, there are two answers that are given. One is the real one. The 1% of the population controls 85% of the wealth. And then the other one that they use to divide and control us. It's the others. You're not guilty. The fault is the Mexicans, the immigrants, the African Americans, whoever. That's why you don't have money. Oh, so it's not the 1%. It's not that they fucking control the 85%. It's the others. Okay. And when they buy that, they dehumanize the other, and they allow people to hate. So this movie is about, it's love, but it's not just romantic love. It's to embrace and recognize yourself on the other, which the creature is the other. The creature is the most other, this patron saint of otherness, you know? And to each of the characters, the creature is different. To Eliza, she recognizes her essence, which eventually is revealed at the end of the movie. For Giles, he is a god, you know. To the scientist is a natural beauty, and to Strickland is a filthy dark thing that comes from South America. Not very subtle, but real, you know.
Question ici.
Thank you for this masterpiece.
Thank you.
I am a monster lover, and this is a dream come true for me.
Thank you.
I have a question about the photography, because I feel like the photography tells the story as the use of color. The color green tells the story for me as the use of water. And I would like to know why movement is so important